This clip at the Streamer Choice Awards has been going viral. A lot of people have been in an uproar about it. Some people have been on her side. Let's watch this clip to see how it unfolds.
You broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
First off, that first comment couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth. Cenats, especially in the streamer world, has been breaking records. He has really paved the way in the Twitch streamer realm. So to say something like that, especially when he went viral when he dropped his streamer university. So to say that was it was just distasteful. For the second comment, which is what everybody feels some type of way about, and rightfully so, very disrespectful. Like comparing him to Diddy, especially with the documentary that just dropped, is so disrespectful. Like he is, one, in a whole different industry. Two, that man was evil. And to compare him to that is so uncalled for. And to think that and wrap it up in a joke like a Christmas gift is like absolutely crazy. And let's not forget how unprofessional it is on the part of Fan, the host of the Streamer Choice Awards. Very unprofessional. She could have, if it was in the program, she could have taken that out and added something else, freestyled with something better. But to say that was very distasteful.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
I respect Tylil for standing up for his friend, regardless of what anybody coulda, woulda, shoulda said. he said something and he didn't care about the repercussions of anything. He could have waited, but I respect him for saying something in that moment, because I always feel like if you feel some type of way, regardless if it's towards you or not towards you, and you say something, that shows that you have heart. And I give him his kudos for that.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
No.
Okay. I only said that because he got his hair cut.
Knowing damn well she didn't make that joke because he cut his hair. She could have compared him to so many different people, and Diddy is who she chose. Regardless if it was on the program, already written, whatever the case is, that's who she chose, and I do not respect her for that. In this next clip, the stock guy claims he may or may not have heard Tylil saying some, in his words, very disturbing things about the hosts. Let's see what he has to say.
Story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch. I'll fucking toss that bitch. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth? Man, fuck that bitch. Who the fuck she thinks she..." And I was like, oh my God.
People say things out of anger. Are they going to act on it is a whole different story. Y'all say things and y'all act on it. So, I mean, and y'all be saying some very disrespectful things as well. So, do I think he was wrong? Yes. Do I think he was going to go through with it? No. People speak irrationally when they're angry, and I don't blame him. I can't lie.
And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really fucking, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's going to straight up fucking beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this. And his friend goes, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I got to keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to fucking like beat her up, like break her fucking teeth in, and then like, you know, obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like, that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit.
Throwing out threats like that, I do not condone or respect. I don't agree with that at all. I get being angry, but throwing out certain things shouldn't come out of your mouth, especially when you have women in your life that you love. I feel like you should always think of them when you're speaking or interacting with women personally, but not everybody moves that way. So
I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his fucking mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his fucking mind. And he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm going to keep an eye on this dude, because like, if this dude does, like still starts acting, like I'm going to have to say something, you know. But if he's just trying to act from his boys, you know, like I get it. But you can't, you know, you get it, man. And I know fan too. So like, I got to look out for her. You know what I mean? Like, some people take shit too far.
And, you know, I get he took it too far, but saying you have to defend somebody who also says something very, I would consider a little derogatory, in a way, trying to defend her for what she said and not holding her accountable as her friend, is, you're not really showing up as a good friend if you consider her one. In this next clip, Tylil is defending himself. There have been some people that have made some comments attacking him for speaking up on Kai Cenats' behalf, and I don't understand it, but he spoke on it and said his piece.
But to say that, I like your new documentary, that was you. In a moment and time of all these accusations that's being said about this man, it's just something fucked up to say. And Makai being my friend, he has matured so much, you feel what I'm saying? He just didn't say nothing. So she saying that and then him not saying nothing, word of my mother, I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad. As my friend, I'm gonna stand up for him. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about, nigga. I felt bad, I felt the way, I said something. So if you don't like it, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. When she said that, I looked at his face, I looked at his reaction. He was posed, he has matured, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know what was going through his mind, because that's Kai Cenat. I'm Tylil James. Kai Cenat made this face. Tylil said, let me grab the mic. I could have waited. I could have waited till I got back to my desktop to speak about it. I could have never said nothing, but that'd be me going against my true self. That'd be me going against my true self. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. I felt the way in that moment, it was weighing down on my chest and on my heart. I had to say something, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I don't care. I don't care how nobody feel, and I don't give a fuck what none of y'all gotta say. It's a time and place for everything.
as he should. If you're truly friends with somebody, if somebody does or says something to your friend and you feel some type of way about it, the only thing that makes sense is to say something about it, regardless if your friend does or does not. And that just shows true friendship and that you got their back. Like, I don't know anybody in my circle that would do anything differently. And I respect Tyler for that. And anybody else who didn't speak up, shy or not, you're pussy.
It's a time and place for everything. You don't got your friend back like I got my friend back. You ain't go to the furthest extent to make sure your friend feel like reassured or cared about like I would. So if I gotta deal with some hate just to make sure my man's gonna feel good, I'll do it. Fuck it. I'd rather know that I stood up for my friend, and I bet when I turn my back, people gonna talk shit about me. But as long as face to face, I can look my man in his eye and say, yo, Kyle, I got your back, I'ma feel good. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And that's word of my mother. And that's right hand on God. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say.
Period. And you shouldn't, because you was not wrong. She could have chose something else to say and she didn't. That's what she chose to say. So you can't be mad at somebody else's reaction to your action. It is what it is. And to be honest, some people I know probably would have did something else, okay? But, you know, he kept it respectable. He said it's not funny. Like, and it wasn't. That room was hella silent. She knew that the joke didn't land. As soon as she said it, and nobody laughed. And the dude in the front who did, like, you're lame. Honestly, I would love to hear Kai's side. I hope he speaks out and says his piece as well, because that's unacceptable. I feel like a lot of these hosts at these events, they kind of target Black men and women to be the butt of their joke, and it's just not cool. It's just not cool at all. But anyways, this is my opinion, my take on it, how I feel about it. Comment below how you feel about the episode, your take on it. Like, subscribe. I would appreciate it. And see you guys next time.